Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share a play, and the play is The Final Solutions, which was written by the receiver of Sahitya Academy and the Indian director, Indian novelist, and is Mahesh Dattani. Mahesh Dattani, born on 7th August 1958, is an Indian novelist. And the play The Final Solutions, it is written about the communal issues and the communal problems among Hindus and Muslims. Before this lesson, before this play, if you like this video, please do subscribe and do share with your friends. And coming to the play opens with some characters, and the characters involved in this story are: first character is Ardhika, and she is also known as Darshika. Ardhika is a newly married girl who is writing a diary about her experiences, and the next character is Zerin. Zerin is a Muslim girl who has the same like Ardhika, interested in the songs of Shamshad Begum and Nurjan. And the next character is Smita, the granddaughter of Ardhika and the daughter of Aruna and Ramanik. The next character is Tasnim. Tasnim is a friend of Smita. And the next character is Ramanik. Ramanik is a son of Ardhika. And the next character is Aruna, the daughter-in-law of Ardhika and the wife of Ramanik and the mother of Smita. And the next character is Bobby and Javed. Bobby and Javed are two Muslim boys. Well, coming to the story, The Final Solutions is explained in 3 acts. These Final Solutions is explained in 3 acts. And with the opening first act, the first act opens with Ardhika. Ardhika is a newly married girl who writes a diary about her experiences. In the diary, she writes about her experience in her new house. She says that even India had gained independence, but she didn't gain any independence. She is imprisoned with the 4 walls. She had an interest in songs of Shamshad Begum and Nurjan, and she also wanted to become a singer like them, but due to her family restrictions, she was unfulfilled with her desires by her family restrictions. But at once she got a chance to meet a Muslim girl, Zarin, and Zarin also had an interest in Shamshad Begum and Nurjan's songs. In the course of time, they became a best friends. And this act shifts to the present situation in Gujarat, and Ardhika becomes old. There was a rumors. The rumors is that the Hindu's idol has been broken by the Muslims, and they created a tension between Hindus and the Muslims, and the mob's slogans are started. Heard alternatively. Then Smita comes, and Smita is talking on the phone with her friend Tasnim, and Tasnim tells about the bomb blast happened in our area, and Ramanik takes the phone from Smita and assures Tasnim about her family safety, and he asks about her family members. Meanwhile, Ardhika asks her daughter-in-law Aruna to check the doors and windows properly because of the outside situation of mobs about the communal issues. Then, meanwhile, 2 Muslims, Bobby and Javed, are in an argument on the side of a road, and at the same time, the Hindus arrive at the place where Bobby and Javed, and ask about them. By finding a skull cap in Bobby's pocket, the Hindu mob starts chasing them and tries to kill them. The two boys, Muslim boys, escapes, and the Hindus chase them. There, the Muslim boys rushes into the house of Ramanik and knocks the door. At last, Ramanik opens the door, and the two rushes into the house and locks the door. Then the Hindu mobs wants Ramanik to hand over the two boys to them. If not, they will break the doors and windows and throws the stones on their house. But Ramanik refuses to hand over the Muslim boys to Hindus, and he allows them to. And the Muslim boys plead Ramanik to save their lives. He accepts to save their life. Then Ramanik's wife Aruna, she don't like Muslims, and she asked her husband to throw them out, but Ramanik refuses. And then Ramanik asked about Javed and Bobby. Then Bobby is quiet, and Ramanik is harsh in their conversation. And by their conversation, Ramanik comes to know that Javed is a school dropout. Then Smita comes there and recognizes them. By this, the first act ends, and the second act opens with Aruna. Aruna starts asking Smita how she know about them. I mean, how she know Bobby and Javed. Then Smita starts saying that Bobby is a fiancé of Tasnim, and Javed is her brother. In this way, explains them, and she boldly, Aruna and Ramanik starts insulting her. Then Smita boldly explains, she boldly replies that knowing them is no harm. Then, the play goes on. It also reveals that Javed. Smita also reveals that Javed does not stay with her parents, stay with his parents. Then Ramanik asks how he meets his sister. Then Javed explains he doesn't like his community, he likes a Muslim community. Then Aruna outraged and Javed apologizes. The mobs throw stones on Ramanik house. Now Javed seriously tells, those are your people, those are your community. Still sympathy, Ramanik offers milk to Javed and Bobby. Then the sympathetic Ramanik explains the story that there was a rumors that where the Hindus program where that is a Ratha Yatra. In that Ratha Yatra, the Hindus' idol was broken by Muslims, and the Pujari was stabbed to death. In this way, he explains the story. Then Smita comes with the pillows for Javed and Bobby and tells them to sleep on the floor. And Javed says that I'm used to. Then Smita asks the real motive of coming to America and where they stays. And Bobby explains that he came to in search for job. Then Ramanik offers him a job in his cloth store. Smita wants him and Ramanik knows the matter that Javed is hired by a terrorist, and Smita also tells that she came to know this about Javed by her friend Tasneem, and by this Smita acknowledges her mistake and being speechless run away. By this the second act ends and the third act starts. The final solution's third act starts with Ramanik. Ramanik starts asking Javed that how he is involved in this terrorism in a harsh way, and Javed uses hot words. And bad words, and Ramanik slaps him. Then Bobby rushes to them and make them calm down, and Bobby then tells that there is a once that Javed happened to touch a letter of Hindu's neighbors, and the letter is about abusing a farmer hardly badly. Then the serious Javed throws some pieces of beef meat in the Hindu neighbor's house. Then the Hindu person, goes to Javed house and he abused him harshly. Then Ramanik desiring to make Javed accept his job at any cost, threatens them by saying that he will call the police. Then Javed bursts into laugh and that then tells that he was ordered Javed was ordered to kill a pujari in the name of Ziyad, and that but that pujari was begged for mercy and tried to stab pujari, but the latter begged for mercy, and thus he became still. Smita comes and apologizes for revealing this information. After a while, Aruna comes to know that the situation is good at outside and they can go out, and says Smita to bring the and ask Smita to bring the water. Then Smita suggests to offer a help to take help from Bobby and Javed. Then Aruna is strict in her religious motives. She falls in argument with her daughter Smita for asking their help. Then boldly Smita says that Aruna is blind in her faith and challenges them. Then the three goes out for water. That is Smita, Bobby, and Javed goes out for water, and to their conversation, to their words, that is revealed that Smita and Bobby, as a relation, are loved each other, but due to their communal problems, communal issues, they had been separated, and the three became frank and cracking jokes on each other and throw water on each other. Meanwhile, Hardika memorizes her past, that she was beaten by her husband at once by going to a Muslim house, by visiting a Muslim house, that is Zarin. Then Hardika scolds Javed and also says that same like his father, her sister should also suffer. Then Ramanik asks her mother not to blame them. Then meanwhile, the Aruna goes for bath and she comes. After coming from bath, Bobby goes into a small temple and takes the idol of Hindu and talks about the communal harmony and place the idol at the same place. Then both of them go away. Javed and Bobby go away from their from the Ramanik house. After that, Ramanika tells Adhika that his father and his grandfather how burnt the shop of Muslims, and his father about Taslim's shop, and for to reducing the price. Ramanik desires not to visit the family, not to visit the shop of Taslims, and by this way the final solutions ends. The third part also ends, and the final solutions, the story, final solutions comes to end by without having any solutions. I mean, without clearing the problems, the final solutions the final solutions play ends without having any solutions to the communal issues and the communal problems. In this way, our writer Mahesh Dattani explains the final solutions. Thank you. Please keep watching my channel. Do subscribe. Thank you.